Good evening, everyone. Saturdays during the fall mean football, and for the Superior Central Cougars, this Saturday was no different. However, their opponent was not their normal 8-man opponent. The Cougars faced off with the Tartars of the Michigan School for the Deaf. First quarter action, Cougars strike first. Bo Rondo gets the handoff to Austin Sweatich, who breaks free and races for the score. That would put the Cougars up at this point 8-0. Later in the first, it'll be more action from the Cougars. They're on their 34-yard line when Rondo hands off to Rubens Fink. And Fink, he has quick feet, quick moves, and he's off to the races to the house. That's 35 yards for the score. The Cougars were up 34-0. And then check out this display at halftime. This is Patty Tyner and Katie Fink, who are survivors of breast cancer. They get awarded at halftime with flowers and pink jerseys. How cool is that? Into the second half, the Tartars get into the end zone. It was a double reverse that not only faked out, well, all of Superior Central, but also me. I have to admit that one. But that is Myron Pittman Jr., who knew the play call and goes to the house untouched. Tartars trail 54-8. Superior Central would go on to win this one 68-22. And we're going to have more on this unique story coming up tomorrow on your TV6 Late News. To the scoreboards. Some other 8-man scores. Ontonagon defeats Trout Creek 52-20. However, the Panthers' Jake Witt did grab his 17th touchdown of the season, which does tie a state record. In Division III college football, Trinity Bible College defeated the Finlandia Lions 36-20. To the GLIAC, where the Northern Michigan Wildcats faced the Saginaw Valley State Cardinals on the road, and SVSU, they topped the Wildcats 41-3. We return to action next week with the Wildcats as they face Ferris State. Division I football and troubles continue for Michigan State after falling in overtime last week to Indiana. They fall to Brigham Young University 31-14. Further, Michigan hosted high school volleyball action. Ishpeming against West Iron County. This is one of the semifinals. Ishpeming on the return, and they get the ball, and then this is a great tip to fall over the net. Ishpeming wins the first set 25-20. West Iron County would grab the second set 25-14, but the Hematites win set 3 15-11, and they advance to the finals. So who would they meet? Well, Marquette was facing Rapid River on the other court. Here's the other semifinal action. Here's Chloe Hale on the serve for the Redettes, and she picks up the ace. Marquette, they were up 7-1 at this point. The Redettes would go on to sweep the Purple Rockets. It only took 2 sets for them, 25-17 and 25-14. How about the championship matchup between the Redettes and the Hematites? Ishpeming would get a chance on the return. Sadie Stetson would set up Hannah Smith, who records this kill. And the Hematites, they tied the game early on at 1. Later in the first set, Hematites trying to increase their lead. The set would go to Madigan Johns, who pushes the ball to the open left corner for her. It's 16-13 Hematites. However, Marquette, they would take the lead, and then on match point, check out Kelsey Grange with the quick tip that the Hematites hit back out of play. Marquette wins the first set 25-23. To the second set, and the opening points goes to Aurora Melsna off the Grange set for the kill for the Redettes. Marquette was up 1-0. And then the match set, just watch this one. Hannah Belinsky on the dig. Claudia Hale with the set, and Lauren Wilkinson, the dominating kill. The Redettes go on to win the set 25-15 and sweep the championship. More volleyball action. 10-team Escanaba Elks invite. Good match between Sault Ste. Marie and Negaunee. Blue Devils' Melinda Robertson gets the set to Ella Rechner, who gets the kill. Another point for the Sioux as Kelsey Sibold swats this one home. And the Miners took the first set. Blue Devils rallied in the second. Match ends in a 1-1 tie. To the other court, Menominee Maroons versus the Rudyard Bulldogs. It'd be a dig by Rudyard's Mackenzie Knutson. The set by Bailey Van Sloten, and then the kill by Sierra Duggan for a Bulldog point. The Maroons did win the first set in this one. However, Rudyard, they go on to win the whole tournament as they beat Escanaba 2-0 in the final. Quick score check here. Lake Linden Hubble wins the Wisconsin-Michigan volleyball tournament as they beat Ironwood 2-0. Michigan Tech beat Fairmont State 3-1, and then they lose to the alma mater of TV6's very own Sam Bauman and Patrick Callahan, Wheeling Jesuit 3-0. Northern Michigan was in action. They beat Walsh 3-0. Other college volleyball action, Finlandia loses to the University of Northwestern of Minnesota 3-0. Finlandia does beat Northland College. And in WCHA check, you'll see quickly as Northern Michigan falls to Wisconsin and Michigan Tech falls to Minnesota State. And of course, For more sports scores and highlights, you can visit us online at uppermichigansource.com.
That is such a cool first story you were talking about. I can't wait to hear more tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit more in-depth look at it, and it's crazy to think what these players go through, the deaf players, how they have to signal and talk to their teammates.
I can't even imagine. That's great. Thanks, Ethan.
You're welcome.